Math 100, lab number 18. We'll talk about quadratic formula, using it to solve quadratic equations. So let's review some quadratic equation things. Normally in the standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c. And in order to use the quadratic formula, we need it to be equal to 0. And the quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all of that divided by 2 times a. The b squared minus 4ac is what's called the discriminant of the quadratic equation. The discriminant tells us what kind of solutions that we will have according to the sign of the discriminant value. If b squared minus 4ac, the part underneath the square root, is greater than 0, that means it's a positive number. If that is a positive number, then there will be 2 real solutions to that quadratic. If the b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, then there will be 1 real solution to that. And if b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, meaning it's a negative number, then you're going to have 2 complex solutions to that quadratic. So let's look at the first example and take it through all the paces. So we have 2x squared minus 8x plus 3 is equal to 0. It is ready to do the quadratic formula with. Oftentimes you will find it useful to list A, B, and C. And then the first thing that we want to find is the discriminant so that we know what kind of answers we should be finding. So to find the discriminant, we're going to do b squared minus 4ac. So we're going to take negative 8 squared minus 4 times 2 times 3. That's going to give us 64 minus 24, which is 40. So that's a positive number. So that means what kind of solutions we're going to have? We're going to have 2 real solutions here. Okay, so let's find those using the quadratic formula. So x equals negative b, so that's the opposite of negative 8. So 8 plus or minus the square root of the discriminant, which we've already found to be 40, divided by 2 times a, and a is 2 in this case. And we want to simplify this as much as possible. 8 plus or minus 40 would break down 4, 10. There's a pair of 2's. And so we got a pair of 2. So 2 radical 10 over 4. And then we could simplify that because 8, 2, and 4 are all divisible by 2. So that would be 4 plus or minus the square root of 10 over 2. So our 2 real solutions are x equals 4 plus square root of 10, all divided by 2. X equals 4 minus the square root of 10, all divided by 2. Look at example 2. Example 2, we have 9x squared plus 4 is equal to 12x. That is not in the right form. We need to get it equal to 0, so we're going to subtract 12x. So we have 9x squared minus 12x plus 4 to get it in the correct form. That gives us a, b, and c of 9, negative 12, and 4. Let's find the discriminant. Negative 12 squared minus 4 times 9 times 4. It'd be 144 minus 36 times 4. 36 times 4 would be 144. 144 minus 144 is 0. The discriminant being 0 tells us that we have 1 real solution. So let's find that solution using the quadratic formula. 12 plus or minus the square root of the discriminant, which is 0, divided by 2 times a. So that'd be x equals 12 plus or minus the square root of 0 is 0. So 12 plus 0 is 12. well, minus 0 is 12. 2 times 9 is 18. Now we simplify that. 12 and 18 are both divisible by 6. That'd be 2/3. The one solution is x equals 2/3. Example 3. We have 5x squared plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. It's in the correct form. We know A is 5, B is 4, and C is 1. We want to find the discriminant. So we have 4 squared minus 4 times A times C. So it'd be 16 minus 20, which is -4. So that the type of solution that gives us, because it's a negative number, would be 2 complex solutions in this case. And so let's find those. X equals -b plus or minus square root of the discriminant divided by 2 times A. It's -4 plus or minus 2i over 10. 4, 2, and 10, those numbers all divisible by 2. So it'd be -2 plus or minus I over 5. And if we split that into complex number forms, it would be x equals -2/5 plus or minus 1/5 I. So our two answers are -2/5 plus 1/5 I, and x equals -2/5 minus 1/5 I. And that's the complex number form for those solutions. And that would be Math 100, lab number 18.